Dear students, welcome to this module on customer relations. This module on customer relations will enable you to compile the role of customer relations in food service operations and also explain the usability of the customer relationship tool for successive management, and also explain the usability of this customer relationship tool for effective management in these operations. A customer is a person who purchases or rents something from an individual or an organization. So this is how a customer is defined. The word customer seemed to historically been derived from the word custom, which means the habit. It refers to someone who frequented a particular place to purchase goods or use the services, and this applies very much to our hospitality industry. Hospitality industry is one of the vast service sector that meets the needs of the customers of varied choices, as the food service segment is considered a home away from home, as it takes care of both the food and the accommodation requirements, as we call as boarding and lodging facilities. The customers are considered as the king of business. Customers have needs and expectations that has to be met by the organization. This module on customer relations will enable you to compile the role of customer relations in food service operations and also explain the usability of the customer relationship tool for successive management. And now we will look into the classification of customers as two main groups, namely the internal customers and the external customers. An internal customer refers to the employees who work and serve with the organization, and also the external customers are those essentially who just use the services and the products which usually belong to the general public. These services of the food service. These two groups are further segmented as internal customers who work in different departments of the hotel, and also employees working in different other branches of the same hotel chain. And now the external customers refer to all individuals which we call as free independent traveler, which is shortly noted as FIT, and group inclusive tour, which is shortly noted as GIT. And also the guests from the corporates, that is the companies. All these guests from travel agents will all be classified as the external guests who just come and use our products and services. Now we will go into the next section of an important one, which is customer relationship management, which is called shortly as CRM. This CRM is a strategic process and infrastructure that enables the delineation of an increase in the customer value and by correct means, and to motivate the valuable customer to remain loyal and indeed to buy again and use our services again and again. Customer relationship management programs are implemented for several reasons. For example, food service operations need to thoroughly understand their customer needs, which keep changing every day, because we have varied choice available for the customers. Increase the customer satisfaction and thus lowering the levels of dissatisfaction, and also enable a great degree of customer differentiation in order to deliver a unique customer interactiveness. So these are all most significant. Customer relationship management is used by service industries to gain a more intimate knowledge of the customers, so that the marketing efforts can be directed towards these customers as per their wish to keep and those they are willing to lose. Next, we will see the characteristics of this CRM, that is the customer relationship management. These are claimed to be able to improve the customer relationships throughout our service. The technology can track the interests of the customers, their needs, their purchasing behavior, their buying habits, the progress through their life cycle, and also this will enable us to tailor the marketing efforts accordingly. This way, customers get exactly what they want and what they need. A CRM solution is characterized by the following functionalities. Number one is the scalability. This means the ability to be used on a large scale and to be reliable, expand to whatever scale whichever is necessary. Number two is that they should have multiple communication channels, ability to interface with the users via many different devices which are all available virtual, online. These follow a strategy. Number three is workflow. The ability to automatically route work through system to different customers based on the set of rules available will also enable. And number four is the database. We have different databases used nowadays. Centralized storage of all guest informations relevant to the hotel will be a priority one. And also the fifth one and the last one is the customer privacy consideration. The data encryption and the destruction of records to ensure that they are not stolen or abused will have a great way in this customer relationship management. This strategy of customer relationship management is based on marketing tactics yield the following results. Mainly the budget money and shift money towards marketing campaigns more likely to generate a high interest in products and services. Through proper marketing channels, this can be very highly achieved. Also, understand the profile of the high value customers. Improve the effectiveness of high cost channels in order to maximize the returns as room rate revenue earned by the hotel. Also, institutionalize the personalized communications for specific segments. For example, allowing online connections in the guest rooms and also in the public areas. Comprehend buyer purchase patterns and help to delineate the customer segmentation and improve future interactions and stimulate one-to-one marketing. When done correctly, food service operations can expect better customer service, more efficient communication, effective cross-selling capabilities, discovery of new marketing segments and customers, also increase the loyalty of the customers and thereby increasing the customer revenues. Although a recent phenomenon, this customer relationship management, the CRM concept has catched up and has already been extended to include the whole enterprise in dealing with customers, and now we have another new concept of ECRM, which is enterprise, has emerged as its current manifestation where we go online. Research to date would suggest that service industries in particular must adopt an enterprise-wide perspective with front office and also the back office integration if they are to become truly customer-centric and capitalize on the opportunities provided by the information which makes them available all round 24 hours on all days. Now we will see what is this ECRM. E refers to e-business and more importantly the integration of e-business activities within the framework of all existing and also forecast the future commercial activities of the food service operation. C refers to the channel management, the channel of greatest impact and interactive channels of access and distribution where we have different forms of channelizing and distribution. And R refers to relationships, real commercial relationships built on the service excellence, value and convenience among the customers. M refers to management of the total enterprise, total back office and as well the front office process integration. Now all these together have a global marketplace fostered by the proliferation of the interest and also the ability to develop, retain the growth of the customers, mutual benefit by the customers and also the hotels, enables many corporations to gain a competitive advantage. It is easier than ever before for customers to shop comparatively and as a consequence click as easily to competitors' website. Customers' expectations are growing as well as business implement e-business marketing strategies and concepts, raising the bar on several levels to the customers. Creating a customer-focused firm begins with the customer relationship management tools, which is a strategy where a firm recognizes, re-engineers its changes with the organization's culture and vision with the ultimate goal to transfer customer relations into greater profitability by increasing the repeat purchase of the guests, which we call as retention of the customers, and results in reducing the customer acquisition costs. CRM initiatives will help the marketers, especially in the hospitality sector, to better understand the expectations of customer behavior and helps them to focus on these customers who can derive a long-term profits. Okay, now we will see the best metrics for measuring the CRM. How to measure these CRM as a tool. Measuring this CRM revolve around the customers themselves. Three important measures are customer satisfaction, number 2 customer attrition, number 3 is customer lifetime value. Customer satisfaction can be measured by observing the behavior, but it is more likely to be captured by utilizing the different services. Satisfaction should be evaluated around the customers, a relationship with them, with the hotel property, and also the extent of meeting the needs of them as customers. Customer attrition means measuring the churn rates compared to the industry's benchmarks. Attrition is best analyzed by this segment since customer value can vary widely. The last one, which is the customer lifetime value, which we shortly call as CLV, is calculated as the revenues of the customers will generate over the life of their relationship with us, the organization. The next value of this variable cost of achieving the sales and the cost to serve will focus on this. Historically, the customer relationship management efforts are targeted at attracting new customers and also retain the existing customers, which is very important and which we call as retention of the customers. Revenue is the most frequently used metric in measuring the success of the CRM efforts. Now we will see what is this application architecture of this CRM. Application architecture of the CRM comprises three aspects. Number 1 operational, number 2 analytical, and number 3 collaborative. Now the operational one includes the automation to the basic business processes. Number 2, the analytical supports to analyze the customer behavior, implements what business intelligence alike the technology. And number 3, the collaborative one ensures the contact with the customer through different modes of communication such as telephone, email, fax, web, SMS, by post or in person. Now we will look into all these in detail. The number 1, which is the operational CRM. The operational CRM means supporting the so-called front office business process, which includes the customer contact. Tasks resulting from these processes are forwarded to the employees responsible, information necessary for it carrying out the necessary tasks and interfaces to back-end applicants, which are being provided for different activities. While the customers are being documented for further references, operational CRM provides the following benefits. Now we will see what are the benefits of this operational CRM. It delivers a personalized and an efficient marketing, sales and service through this multi-channel corporation, and also enables a 360-degree view of all customers where all angles of the customers are considered. According to Gartner Group, the operational part of the CRM typically involves three general areas of business. The first one is sales, force and support, which we call as SFA. This automates some of the critical sales and sales forecast management functions. For example, keeping track of the customer preferences, buying behavior, forecasting of room reservations and revenue, accounts management, contacts management. These tools are designed to improve the sales productivity of the hotel. And now the next one is customer service and support, which we shortly term as CSS. This automates services requests of the customers and also their complaints, products, returns and information. The traditional internal help desk and traditional inbound sales center support for customer inquiries are now evolved into this customer interaction center CIC using different multiple channels. Key infrastructure requirements of CSS include computer telephony integration, which provides a high volume processing capability and also reliability too. Now, the enterprise marketing automation EMA. These provide information about the food service environment, including the competitors, industry trends and also the macro environmental variables. The intent of EMA applications is to improve the marketing campaign efficiencies, and these functions include demographic analysis of collecting various demographic local details, variable segmentation and also predictive modeling. Integrated CRM software is now available and is also known as front office solution. This is because they deal directly with the customers, and many call centers use CRM software to store all the data of the customer in the customer details. When a customer calls, the system can be used to retrieve and store information relevant to the customers. By serving the customer quickly and efficiently and also keeping all information of a customer in one place, a company also encourages new customers. This becomes an easy, affordable solution. CRM solutions can also be used to allow customers to perform their own service via the different multiple communication channels. And now we will look into what is this analytical CRM. This analytical CRM is that the data gathered with the operational CRM are analyzed to segment the different types of customers, that is to identify cross and upselling potential of the hotel property. Data collection and analysis is viewed as a continuing and an interactive process. Ideally, the decisions of the food service operations are refined over a period of time based on the feedback, that is the evaluation from earlier analysis and decisions. Business intelligence offers some more functionality as sequence application software. Collaborative CRM. Collaborative CRM facilitates interactions with customers through all channels and also support the coordination of employee teams and channels. It is a solution that brings customers to different processes and industries together, enabling the food service operations to serve better and better and also retain their customers. These activities can be very much structured, unstructured, conversational and sometimes transactional in nature. This collaborative CRM provides the following benefits. Now we will see what are the benefits of this collaborative CRM. This enables efficient, productive customer interactiveness across all communication channels, and also enable the web collaboration to reduce customer service costs. Now we will see what are the benefits of this entire software of customer relationship management. CRM is claimed to improve the customer service, no doubt in that. The proponents say that it can improve the customer service by facilitating communication through multiple channels available to both customers and the hotel property, and also provide product information, product use information, and technical assistance on websites which are all available, accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week and round the clock. Help to identify potential problems quickly before they occur. And also this customer relationship management tool provides a user-friendly mechanism for registering the customer complaints as well. Complaints that are not registered with the company but can be resolved and are a major source of customer dissatisfaction. These provide a fast mechanism for handling problems and also the complaints. Complaints are resolved quickly because it may otherwise turn into customer dissatisfaction. Provide a fast mechanism for correcting service deficiencies. Correct the problem before other customers experience the same dissatisfaction. Also, it helps to identify how each individual customer defines quality and then design a service strategy for each customer based on these individual requirements and their expectations. Also, these tools will use internet cookies to track customer interests and personalize the product offerings accordingly later also. Use the internet to engage in collaborative customization or real-time customization. Provide a fast mechanism for managing and scheduling follow-up sales call to access the post-purchase cognitive dissonance, repurchase probabilities, repurchase times, and also the repurchase frequencies. Provide a fast mechanism for managing, scheduling maintenance, repair and ongoing support to improve the efficiency and as well improve the effectiveness. This also provides a mechanism to track all points of contact between the customer and the company and do it in an integrated way so that all sources and types of the contacts are included in every place. And also the users of the system see the same view of the customers and thereby reduces confusions. The CRM can be integrated into other cross-functional systems too and thereby provide accounting and production information to the customers whenever they want it. So, the operating in these new ecosystem has a number of implications such as they reduce the cost of business, increase the service levels to the customers, reduce the entry barriers, extend global reach, challenge brands, and also bundling and unbundling of products and services is possible. Dislocation of location, that means we reach everywhere and we call as global village, returns power and control back on the customer. And now we will see the benefits of customer relationship. The benefits of customer relationship are as follows. Strategy development process. Most industries today recognize that their future depends on the strength of their business relationships with the customers and most critically, no doubt, their relationship with the customers. CRM will be management approaches operating within the organization and most actively reflect and reinforce the wider goals of the business to be very much successful. The strategy development process therefore includes organization of business strategies and its customer strategy. We will see what are the business strategies right now. A comprehensive review of the business strategy will provide a realistic platform to construct the CRM strategy as well to generate recommendations for their improvement. It is also vital that everyone in the organization are alert to changes which might be a signal opportunity or even a disaster sometime. This is especially important where the organization is in transition from product orientation to customer orientation. Consideration of the following key business issues present and also forecast for the future will serve to reaffirm the appropriate course and direction for the organization as well. This includes the company's profile, purpose, performance and position, the stage of the industry's evolution, competitor profile and their activities, the delivery channels adopted for a product and services, and the information of technology for the platform. These all becomes the business strategies. Now we will move on to see what are the strategies for the customer as customer strategy. The other half of the strategy expectation is deciding which customers the business wants. That is, the most of them to attract and keep the customers of different types. Consideration of following customer issues will help to refine the customer selection and their customer strategy. Nature and status of customer strategy, customer segments, the customer relationships, customer knowledge and the value of the customer base, product service involvement and complexity of their purchasing behavior will include the customer strategy. Then value creation process also becomes essential. The creation of value is concerned with transforming the outputs of the strategy development process into programs that both extract and also the delivery of the value. A balanced value exchange will ensure that both parties enjoy a good return on investment, leading to a good relationship. So this is the basic good relationship that exists in all business, especially in the service industries. The value process consists of three key elements: determining what value the company will provide to the customers, the value customer receives; determining the value of the organization receives from its customers, and by successfully managing this value exchange for a desirable customer segment. The value the customer receives from the supplier organization is the total package of benefits derived from the core product and the product surround, and this adds value and also enhances the basic features such as service and support. The value the organization receives focus not only on the creation of value for the customer but also on the value outcome that can be derived from delivering a superior and a customer value. The pursuit of more and more attractive customers at lower cost must be based on sound understanding of how acquisition costs vary at both the segment and channel levels. In many instances, customer acquisition can be improved through insight that is drawn from the value proposition and also the value assessment. While the financial implications of emphasizing the customer retention is greater than or least equal to the customer acquisition is significant, remarkably few organizations have reacted to the benefit from this knowledge. The customer segment lifetime value analysis includes the relative amount of emphasis that should be placed on the customer acquisition and the customer retention is necessary. To understand acquisition and retention are equally important economics at a service segment. The key metric used to evaluate customer profit potential is customer lifetime value, which is CLV, and is defined as the net value of the profit flow over a customer's lifetime. Now, we will look into what happens at the front office and back office applications of this customer relationship. Front office applications are the technologies used to support all those activities that involve in direct interface with the customers, including sales force automation and call center management. These applications are used to increase the revenues from different sources and also at the same time improve the customer retention and raise the sales closure rates. The backhouse applications also support the internal administration activities and supplier relationships, involving all human resources, procurement processes, warehouse management, and so on. This logistics software and some financial processes are a key concern about in the front and the back house operations is that they are sufficiently connected and coordinated to optimize this important process of the service industry, which is the customer relationship management, and it supports the collection, analysis and use of enormous volumes of complex customer data. The linkage model of the customer relations is here as seen in the slide. This linkage model connected between the good leadership and management behavior improves the employee attitude and thereby results in consistent and also good customer relationship and satisfaction. This increases sales and also profit to the organization. And also, as for the other models, this also has some challenges. The challenges of CRM, the customer relationship management, include that the ultimate goal of the CRM is to attract and retain the customers and also increase the profits. CRM is a complex process that requires on one hand a redesign of current business processes and on the other hand integrated IT support. The key factor is how well an organization manages its customer relationship from the first contact through the sales process, the customer service and the ongoing customer retention activities. Organizations are now realizing the critical importance of each and every customer contact and the potential of the call center for customer relationship management strategies. The proper application of call centers can improve the overall quality of the customer interaction while streamlining the customer request and also their orders. In addition, these centers are nowadays increasing in order to give more chances for their business interactions and that are being conducted through alternative variable multiple communication channels such as emails, internet, fax, voicemail, pager and so on. And these call escalations are usually very time and resource consuming and also decrease the satisfaction of the customers. Therefore, it is desirable to avoid them as much as possible. These are often provided by rule-based engines which help to translate opportunities and at the same time simplify the spelling of complex products and services available in the industry. The current script generators enable call center agents to create personalized one-to-one correspondence profile and information gathered during the complete customer contract so that the company presents one face to the other. In fact, many centers are developing into the multimedia communication centers. It is critical that business workflows in these industries with back office workflows. Workflow automation softwares allow directing and also monitoring the entire work that goes even outside the call center activities. This helps to reduce and fulfillment of time of new products and services available with the center agents to be better informed of the current status of the customer's request through improved cross-selling and also the upselling capabilities. And moreover, they help companies, especially the hospitality sector, to improve their understanding of the buying patterns, that is the purchasing behavior of the customers and their preferences, as well as targeting of their marketing efforts. Now we have come to the conclusion. To conclude this module on customer relations, the main ways of cost reduction that is most relevant to the customer relations management is the deploying electronic systems such as automated telephony services, which lowers the cost of enabling the reduction in the staff and overheads, and also utilize new electronic channels such as online self-service facilities, which always lower the cost of customer acquisition, transaction and servicing in all service industries, especially round the clock. In particular, more detailed standards, measures and key performance indicators are needed much more to ensure this CRM activities, the customer relationship activities, can be designed specific to the needs and demands of the food service industries, which is in very much part to the customer demands. Hope you learned from this module on customer relations.